Good morning, sending awesome, warm, positive vibrations. This is Body Culinary, and it's that time. It's that time. It's the sacred hour, the hours between 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. The most exquisite, powerful hours of the day to me, because it's a time where your mind or your mental activity, not necessarily your brain, can be quiet and to really hear and to listen. It's a time where I find for years consistently I have the most clarity. If there's something that I'm working on or working through, that is a time when my thoughts are very clear. When I'm looking for answers, I can really tap into my own divine onboard innate intelligence, which each and every one of us were born with. And I would dare say, I don't think that we've been encouraged to really tap into that more than other people. Everyone else is the official person that we go to for counsel and answers, but yet we have been trained to tap into our own onboard divine intelligence, even though we hear all the time, use your intuition, right? There's a lot of sayings that don't add up. So I'm not really good, doesn't add up. I want the results. So the peace and the calm and the clarity of the early day, I cannot say enough about it. There are several areas where I see we are leaving a lot of life on the table. So that being said, I don't see the other piece to my heart rate monitor, but fortunately, it must be in one of my gym bags. Um, but what we're going to do is we're going to set it as usual for functional training. With the heart rate monitor that I use, I can go back and put other notes into my movement practice session for the day. So as per usual, during the week, we're going to set our heart rate monitors for functional training. That is my favorite style of training. Why? Because it's extremely efficient. I've thought about it for years and years, for decades. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Body Culinary Professional Chef, specializing in whole, fresh living and unprocessed foods, personal trainer, natural born woman. Shout out to you, whatever your expression is. And on this channel, I share some of my journey of radical self acceptance and three leverage lifestyle practices. They are peaceful consumption, food that demonstrates that it loves you back, a daily personal movement practice, it's personal to you, and garden slash nature therapy. These are deeply therapeutic lifestyle practices that you can administer to yourself. So set your heart rate monitor for functional training. Training started. You may want to leave the voice prompt on, right? So you can go back and forth between the percentage of beats per minute, the percentage of your heart rate max, and also the beats per minute, so you can ensure that you're working safely, right? So put this off to the side. There are different models. I'm using my favorite model. We're going to go ahead and get warmed up. So you can use your body weight. Also, there are different tools that I have around the house that are super inexpensive that you have already that you can use, with the idea being getting rid of your excuses, right? Canceling out your very valid excuses to not move. If you are not moving, I'm just going to tell you, quite honestly, I don't tell grown folks what to do. You are going to pay in time. You're going to pay in money. You're likely going to pay in suffering and pain, right? Back pain is no joke. Not to be able to be mobile is no joke, especially after you spend all this time getting a degree or whatever your education or your trade is. You put all this time in. Later, you want to take all the money and give it back to the doctors for hip replacement, stents to open up your arteries after we've been focusing on just recreational eating? No, and it's not necessary. So let's get our movement practice on. So tuck your pelvis under. A lot of times we're walking around like this, so you can see between my sports bra on my top and my pants. This is shortened. That's pinching your spine. So you want to tuck that. And we think it looks cute, but it's non-functional. That's causing back pain. You want to tuck your pelvis under. Your sacred waist bead should be going in the direction of your face. Take a moment to draw your belly button. Really draw it in, not the ribs. Draw the belly button in towards the spine, and you'll feel that your core muscles start to activate. Then we're going to work on our Kegels, right? And do keep in mind that men and women will likely experience urinary incontinence. Men, if you have issues with your prostate, and it's upwards of 80% of men, especially men of color, have issues with their prostate. You don't like to talk about it, but if you have to go through one of the invasive treatments, one is less than the other, you are going to have urinary incontinence. So it makes sense to take care of your jewels, not to overuse them, to keep them healthy, not be constipated. And also, you can practice. You don't have a womb to contract, right? But you can stop the flow of urine. So if you are standing in ice cold water, you want to stop the flow of urine. And think of taking your jewels and pulling your jewels, your sacred jewels, out of an ice cold lake, right? So tuck your pelvis under, belly button is drawing into the spine. Your headlights on your ankles, your knees, your hips, and your shoulders, you want them to be pointed straight ahead. So if we're stepping, doing a movement pattern out to the side, you don't want your knees to go out over your toes, because likely you're going to put shearing force into your knees and into your joints. We'd rather put the workload into the muscle, not into the joint. So these are good things to be mindful of. If you have computer neck from going down like this all the time, it's going to compromise your back muscles, which are usually very weak because we don't walk backwards, right? We're going to start to become humped over. We don't even notice it. So you want to draw that cervical spine, your skull, draw it in so it's in alignment with the rest of your spine. Let's get moving. That's a lot, right? So tuck your pelvis under. You can take your arms, you can take a belt strap, a yoga strap, take it back and forward to open up the chest and the shoulders. Start to synchronize your breath with your movement. Good, hold it back. Your stretches should be to the point of slight discomfort. Again, take it back. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. Your lungs are not in your throat, so I'm going to breathe a little deeper. Hold it back. Good, again. Take it back. Start to synchronize your breath with your movement. Hold it back. Good. So next we're going to slide the stick down the front of the legs. Step and strike with your heel. Your toes are pointed up towards your face. You're reaching your hips and glutes back. You should feel a nice stretch in the back of your hamstrings, in the back of your upper leg. Reaching right up to your glutes. Slide it down. Draw your core muscles in, not just abs. It's a group of core muscles. Slide it in. Let's work on our balance. Good. Just take a moment, lift your knees to the chest, right? Because the back is tight from sleeping all night. So you can use the stick for balance if you want. Belly button is drawn in. This is my standing leg. I'm going to lean forward. Opposite hand is going to reach to touch the floor, right in front of that foot. Stand up. You can either touch the level one, touch the floor with your toe, or you can activate your hip flexors and lift the leg up, right? Hinge forward at the hips, or lean forward at the hips. Come up. Either you can tap the floor with your toe or lift the leg up, lean forward. And this is 4. So you're working on your balance. 5, take your time if you need to slow it down. 6, activating the glutes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, good, and 15. Other side, right? So you're hinging or leaning forward at the hips. Again, draw your core muscles in. Opposite hand touches down in front of that foot. Either tap the toe to the floor or lift the leg up. This is 2. Listen to your breath. 3, take your time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, good, and 15. So you should feel your hamstrings and your glutes. You may even feel your calves burning a little bit, right? So I'm going to take some jack press. So if you're really, really level 1, you haven't been moving, you can step, press. Your fingertips are going to press up to the ceiling. Step, press, step, press. Otherwise, soft on the balls of your feet, you're going to jack and press. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the stick behind your back, right on your shoulders, not on the spine, not on the spine. Right here, you're going to reach your hips back. If you want to, you can let your glutes touch an invisible chair or your bed. Reach your hips back and down. Come up, rotate the torso, and rotate. 2, getting the body warmed up, and 2, 3, and 3. This is our warm up. 4, and 4, 5, and 5, 6, and 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. Good, and 10. Standing kick. So let's take some shoulder rolls back, right? Making sure we're warming up ahead of our neck. We want to make sure we're not here because that's going to restrict the flow of blood to your brain, which can contribute to headaches. Tuck the pelvis under, same foot, same hand, kick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Diagonal. 1, take the foot up to the opposite hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. And 10. Let's take some arm swings to the rear. Open up the chest and the shoulders. Cross the arms across the chest. And then throw them back. Cross and throw. Cross and throw. Cross and throw. Swing them all the way back. Reach for the ceiling. Swing it back. Reach for the ceiling. So we're going to take our first modified burpee, right? Modified if you are level 1. Take your time. Don't let the ego take out the host, right? If you haven't been moving, don't try to jump up to the next level because you're likely going to injure yourself. And that's your responsibility. Spread your fingertips. Place the hands. Core muscles are drawn in. Place the hands. Step back. You can drop to your knees. Drop all the way to the floor. You're lying on your chest and your stomach. Pick your hands up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Place the hands on the floor. Curl the toes under. Step. You don't have to jump. You can come on the balls of the feet. Extend through your torso. Reach your fingertips to the ceiling. Stretching out your calves. And again, place the hands on the floor. Go at your own tempo. Step. Lay all the way down, flat. Your chest and stomach are on the floor. Pull your belly button in. Pick up your hands off the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Place the hands. Step. And then come on the balls of the feet. If you've been moving with me a little while longer, then you can pick up the tempo. We'll count that as 2 repetitions, right? Listen to your breath. Synchronize your breath. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, only 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming right down to plank steps. So level 1, you're in tabletop position. Tuck your pelvis under. Spread your fingertips. Press your hands into the floor. Step right foot on the side of the right hand. Knee back down. Knees underneath the hips. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Knee back down to the center. That's level 1. Level 2, keep your hips and butt out of the air. You're a flat level plank of wood. Step that right foot outside the right hand. Feel the stretch in the opposite leg that's extended. Push that heel on the extended leg back towards the rear wall. Step to the center. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Push that right heel towards the back wall. Step center. This is 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And 10. Coming right up. So let's take that same cycle again. Again, we're looking to get the body nice and warm. Again, tuck the pelvis under. Belly button is drawn into the spine. Stop the flow of urine. So do internal contraction of your reproductive organs. Take it up to the second, third, fourth, fifth floor. Standing kicks. Same foot, same hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try to keep your arms up shoulder height. 1, diagonal, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's open up the hips a little bit more. We'll take a little Jenga break. A little bit of Jenga from our capoeira, right? So you're at the line, pelvis is tucked under, step back and down, guard your face. Other arm swings back, come back to the line, switch arms. So I'm not standing up, I'm dropping down. Strive to engage your core, even if you ate too much last night. Good, and Jenga. So don't cover your eyes. Jenga, 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 Jenga. Cocaina, get down. Hand is on the floor. Dodge that kick. Look at your target. Jenga, 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 Jenga. Cocaina. Drop down at hands on that floor so you can practice eventually falling. Come up, Jenga. Listen to your breath. Jenga, it's a very functional movement. Jenga, 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 and Jenga. So external hip rotations. We want to keep our hips nice and open. That's a big focus of ours. So we don't want the aesthetics without the function, right? We want to make sure that we are functionally fit. You want to be able to move and manipulate your own body weight. Move your body weight if you need to drag a family member or push somebody out of your way. If you need to, you want to be able to take care of that. So aim for the computer or over a tall person's head. Try not to kick down the computer stand. Hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Opposite direction. 1, over a tall person's head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. My house smells like cinnamon because I'm simmering some cinnamon to scent my house. Little random fact. So kicks out to the side. Make the effort not to just fling the foot. We're using the obliques and glute medius. A little bit of cardio. So right out to the side. Try to get the top of your foot to make contact with your target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So palms are going to be parallel to the floor. Elbows parallel, the inside of the elbows parallel to the floor. Touch your knees. Get them up to your hands. Take them out to the sides. Always striving to keep the hips nice and open. Good. Use your glutes to lift the legs to the rear. Glutes are bringing the legs back. The glutes have a purpose, right? The plastic doesn't have or the caulk or the silicone, no shame, it doesn't have a purpose in the body. It's going to drop with gravity. It has no nerve endings. These need to fire to get you out of harm's way. So we don't want to take away from the body's ability to perform. Anybody's going to take your money to really kind of have you gloss over insecurities. But fitness will take care of all of that. External hip rotation, opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Internal rotation, opposite direction. Glutes, hips, everything here functionally is being used. 1. Right over the computer. 2, but don't knock it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good. And 15. That side kick on the other side. Internal, external obliques. Glute medius. Use your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take your time. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Let's take another quick set of Jenga. So you should feel your body getting nice and warm. Jenga, Jenga, Jenga. Get a little bit lower. Somebody's kicking at you. Jenga, Jenga, cocarina. Drop down. Hand touches the floor because you're going to practice falling. Cocarina again. Drop down. The cocarina again. Cocarina. Jenga. 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 Cashapp. Go right back into Jenga. Good. Jenga. 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 Cashapp. Good. Jenga. 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 Bensao. Drop down. Bensao. Bensao. Good. Jenga. 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 Bensao. 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 Good. Oh, you should feel your body nice and warm. Again, palms are parallel to the floor. Knees right up to your chest. See if you can get your knees to touch your hands. Heart rate should be up. So how hard are you working on a scale of 1 to 10? Your rate of perceived effort. Knees out to the side. So question, how did your digestion feel? Do you have a lot of undigested food in your stomach? When are you going to allow your body to digest it, right? We're so focused on eating, but what about the digestion part? All right, set your mat back up. Woo. So kick it up just a teeny bit. Now you can stay with just your body weight and the stick, or for my other girls or ladies that have been with me longer, you can take 2 light, super light water bottles, the 16 ounce or the 1 liter, eventually 2 liters. That's not going to cost you any money, right? So sometimes I don't tighten mine. So you can stay with the stick or just your body weight if you need to. Step, step, press. Step, step, press. Or you can add a full jack press. Make sure your pelvis is tucked under. Engage your glutes slightly so you're supporting your back. 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms all the way up. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Let's take our Burpees without plank step, still in the warm-up. Woo. Feel your body get nice and warm. CC, now. All right, here we go. So take your modifier. Place your hands on the floor, step back. Lay all the way down. Place your hands on the floor, stomach is on the floor, but pull the belly button in. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your hands off the floor, place the hands down. Curl your toes under. Step, come to the balls of the feet. Reach for the ceiling. So your fingertips, you want them to reach all the way for the ceiling, so you're stretching through your torso. Take your appropriate level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it your own tempo. Even if you do less reps. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh gosh. Let's take our plank steps. So you're going to take your appropriate level. So level 1, again, tabletop, one of our favorite positions. Make sure you have space between your knees. Knees are aligned with the hips. Spread the fingertips. Press the hands into the floor. If you're doing this, you're going to mess up your neck. Press your hands into the floor so you can cultivate the strength to hold up your own body weight. Then your arms are getting worked indirectly, and you're stabilizing the scapula. Tuck the pelvis under. Step that right foot outside the right hand. Knee back down, center. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Back down, center. So that's level 1. Level 2. This is 2, center, and 2. Keep your hips and glutes out of the air. 3 and 3. 4 and 4. 5 and 5. 6 and 6. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Hold 10. Hold 10. So today, push that back heel towards the wall. I'm going to take my left foot is back. Right foot is on the floor. I'm going to rotate, reach my right hand, my fingertips up to the ceiling. This bottom hand, I'm pressing into the floor. Turn this hand down, step center, opposite side. Left foot is outside the left hand. Rotate. Reach your left fingertips up to the ceiling. This back leg is extended. Squeeze your glute on that right extended leg. Turn that hand down, step center. Woo. And then come up. So you should feel nice and warm. Take a sip of water. We have about 5 more minutes left of our warm-up, and then we'll get to our strength training. Woo. All right. So let's use our trusty stick, or you can just use your arms. I like the stick because it can help you cue you for proper alignment. It can help you to become aware of where you are tight and where you have tight and weak muscles, right? So let's step back as we come up. We're going to do an arm raise, right? So if I step back, my arms are coming up, right? Alternate side, step back, arms come up. Actually open your fingertips, reach your fingertips for the ceiling. Now you're never letting those knees slam down into the floor. All of this is helping with your hips opening, which is contra to all of the sitting that we're doing, which is really messing up our back. It's making our core muscles are not firing. It's just no good to be sitting down all day. All right, take your time, take a moment to dial into your breath. Use your inhale and your exhale to ground you into your body, into the present moment, not into the monkey mind jumping all over the place. Take your time. Here we go. Open the fingertips at the top. This is 1. If you need to make it a shallow or shorter step, you can do that, right? Get in where you fit in. 2 and 2. 3 and 3. 4 and 4. 5 and 5. 6 and 6, 7 and 7, 8 and 8, 9 and 9, 10, good, and 10. Next movement pattern. So I like to think of movement patterns more than exercises, right? Organizing what you're doing in your brain is really, really helpful. It's a leverage approach. So we're working actually on our core. So your arm is going to be fully extended. If you need to get rid of the stick, get rid of the stick. You can also hold a handball in your hand. So ideally, you don't want your arm coming out here. I want my arm, my humerus, in alignment with my shoulder joint. I want the elbow locked out. I'm pushing my knuckles toward the ceiling. So actually, my core has to be engaged, right? So core is not necessarily sit-ups. Actually, for a lot of people, they're pulling on their back with the sit-ups. So you're going to keep your arm fully engaged, leave enough space between your legs. I'm going to go down, down, up, up, soft landing. So you got to engage your core. Right knee is going to go down first. So I'm going down and down, nice and gentle, up and up, stand all the way up. Again, down, down, up and up. That's 2. Take your time, even if you do less reps. That's 3. Down, down, up, up, moving your own body weight. 4 and up. Down, down, up, up. This is 5. Down, down, and up. This is 6. Down, down, up, up. That's 7. Down, down, up, up. Ooh, that's 8. Down, down, and up. That's 9. Down, down, up, and 10. So is your arm burning a little bit? Gotcha. So working your own body weight. No gym, no problem, right? Put your excuses on notice. Other arm is fully engaged. Tuck your pelvis under, belly button is drawn in. Ground yourself with your breath. I'm going down with make sure your head is centered on the stick. And I'm going down with the left foot first. Keep those knuckles to the ceiling. Keep the arm in alignment with your shoulder. Down, down, up, up. This is 1. Down, down, up, up. This is 2. Down, down, up, up. This is 3. If you need to give yourself more balance, down, down, you can do that. 4. Down, down. 5. Down, down, up, up. 6. Down, down, up. 7. Down, down, up. 8. Down, down. 9. Keep your arm straight. And that's 10. Is that challenging? Maybe just a little bit. Let's take a standing kick again. So your body should be warm, right? Same foot, same hand. Kick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Scale of 1 to 10. So your body should be nice and warm. So my heart rate is up. How hard are you working on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm going to take one more burpee. Finish off this warm up. So take your appropriate level. Again, re-engage your core. Spread the fingertips. So you're coming down, tabletop position, but you're going to drop all the way down to your stomach. Belly button's pulled away from the floor. Pick the hands up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Place the hands, curl the toes under. Step, step. Reach for the ceiling. That's 1. Take your appropriate level. 2. Go at your own tempo. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift the knees to the chest. Let's take one more plank step. Coming right down. So either you'll stay in tabletop position, hips are tucked under, belly button is to the spine. Press your hands into the floor. Think of pressing your body away from the floor so your scapula, your shoulder blades are to the skin. They should not be popping off of your back. So you're right here, take your appropriate level. Here we go. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4. Let's hold this one a little bit. Hold the stretch. Step center and 4. Hold that stretch. Open up the hips. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9. Let's hold 9 a little bit. Feel that stretch in that hip. Center and 9, 10, center and 10. Good. Take a moment. If you can, sit back for a moment. So even sitting in this position, if you can, we'll open up the front of the ankles. Just roll the wrists out. Opposite direction. Lace the fingers. Wave it out. And we are officially warmed up. We're about to get into our strength training. Create a great day on purpose. Create a great day on purpose. Like, comment respectfully. Subscribe. I thank you in advance for your respect. And create a great day.